Next up on our CVC Spring Sports Media Day tour is the Kirtland Hornets baseball team. We've got head coach Luke Smerdell. Coach, how are you?
I'm good. How are you, Steve?
I'm doing well, thanks. Why don't you give us a quick preview? What can we expect out of the defending champion Hornets in the Valley Division? What can we expect this year?
Hopefully another championship year. We got a lot of returning guys. Our whole pitching staff's back, and we're primed and ready to go. I feel like guys have been working hard from the start here at practice, and I think we're in pretty good shape.
Every year you lose some great players, just like every team, and you just seem to have a bunch of athletes ready to step in. Is that the case this year? I mean, you lost some pretty talented kids. Are they ready to go this year, the young guys?
Yeah, I feel like we are. I mean, we got about 3 or 4 freshmen that are going to step in, probably help us out a ton. And overall, I mean, we're kind of young. I mean, we got, like I said, a few good returning guys, actually a bunch of returning guys, but a few guys who played key roles last year. Our whole pitching staff, like I said, every win pretty much we had last year on the mound's back. So we should be in good shape.
All right, I'll come back to you after I talk to the guys. Gino, let's start with you. Just for the folks at home, introduce yourself, name, grade, and what positions you're going to play this year.
My name is Gino Vicini. I'm a senior. I'm going to be playing pitcher, first base, shortstop, and maybe some outfield.
All right, so coming in, you're one of the top pitchers for the team. You've been for the last couple of years. Are you ready to take on a bigger role this year and just kind of dominate those big league games?
I'm always ready.
What is it you bring to the mound? Talk a little bit about the pitches you throw and where you're most comfortable. What kind of situations?
I throw some heat, I guess. The past 2 years we always had a really good catcher, Luke Chuko, and this been behind the plate, and it's going to be fun working with him a lot this year.
When you look at this team, how different is it from last year? You graduated some faces. You got some new guys stepping into the lineup.
Yeah, the difference from last year is going to be the hitting. We're losing 3 really good hitters, but we're bringing back some good hitters.
What's going to be the keys to success for Kirtland this year to go out and try and defend their conference title?
I say hitting. Our defense is going to be good. We have all our pitchers back. If everyone can get at least 1 hit a game, I say we'd win a lot of games.
What are you looking to accomplish as an individual this year? Got any goals set for yourself?
All Ohio.
Nothing big, just all Ohio. That's good. All right. What's it going to take for you to do that? I mean, is it something that is it going to be a pitching, hitting kind of thing, or is it just going to be one or the other?
Hopefully both. Hopefully I can hit better this year and become an overall better player.
Now you play 3 sports. I mean, it's kind of hard to excel at one, but you excel at all 3. What goes into that? What has led to your success in football, basketball, and baseball?
Well, Kirtland's such a small school, and I'm thankful to be able to play all 3 sports that I play, and hard work.
Outstanding. Give me a breakout player, somebody on the team that maybe didn't play a lot last year, or just anyone that you think is going to have a big breakout year this year, and why?
Big breakout player, I'd say our freshman catcher, Luci Cantini. I think he'll be up in the batting order. He has a really good bat, and he'll be a good catcher.
Outstanding. All right, good luck to you this year. You made your commitment in football, right?
Yeah.
Where you headed?
Miami, Ohio.
All right, well, good luck to you. All right, Tripp, let's move on to you. And again, for the folks at home, introduce yourself, name, grade, and position.
My name's Tripp Taylor. I'm a senior, and I play shortstop, and I'll pitch a little.
All right, so another, pitcher. It just seems Kirtland has arms coming out of everywhere. Every year they've got 2, 3 really solid guys and a bunch of others that can chew up some innings. What do you bring to the mound?
I just bring life. I just try to go out there, throw strikes, make it as easy as we can on our defense.
All right, and then shortstop, obviously you've got a big role on the defense. What's going to be the key to that defense playing better than it has in the past, just to kind of get you set up to win more games this year?
Just less errors. Just need less errors out there, and we'll be all right.
Have you seen that out of the guys this year? I mean, is that you see that improvement? Who are some of the other guys in the infield?
I I mean, everybody's really out there. We have a freshman center fielder or outfielder. I think he's going to be key to our defense, but everybody should be ready.
All right. What kind of goals do you have set for yourself this year?
All Ohio.
All Ohio. That's a lofty goal. What's it going to take to achieve that?
It's hard work.
All right. What looking at this team this year, what's its identity? If you had to kind of say, hey, here's what we're going to be really good at, and we can rely on that game in and game out.
I think our fielding and our pitching is going to really take us there. If we can just be great at that, then I think our hitting will just carry us over the edge.
All right. Give me a breakout player. Who's it going to be and why?
I think our freshman outfielder, Carter, I think he's going to have a good season. He's been putting in work since, I don't know, as much as I've seen him. He's always up there in the summer hitting.
What's his last name?
Couldn't tell you.
All right. Sounds good. Good luck to you this year, Trip.
Thank you.
All right, Coach, back at you. Fill in the gaps. We talked a little bit about the guys in the infield, a little bit about the guys in the outfield, but just who are some other guys that have been impressive so far in the preseason?
You know, I tell you, we got about 12 or 13 guys who've been impressive. To fill in the gap for Trip, it's Carter Luzar. So, freshman. Outfield-wise, let's start there. We got Will Bates back. We got Turk back, and we are Tyler Turk. And then we also got Vito Cantini out there. So we got 4 outfielders, including Carter there, that, can go out there and get the job done any day. Infield, we got, McGuire Boyd and Max Paul played third base. We got Tripp at short. Then we got at second base, we got Xavier Lisecki, and Nate Chuko kind of plays everywhere. So put him there. Max Paul might play a little second base too. And then at first, we got Gino and Otto. And behind the plate, we got, like you said, we got Luci Chiantini, who's a freshman. We also got McGuire Boyd, who can catch. He caught for us 2 years ago, actually. He was our starting catcher as a freshman too. So, we can go back to him. He had some injury problems as a sophomore, but he's worked through that, and I think he'll be able to go back there and help us out a bunch too. And also Nate Chuko, another Chuko behind the plate too. He might hop in there some and catch for us too. So that kind of runs us through, I think, most of it, right?
Yep. And then pitching, you've been pretty fortunate over the years to have a great pitching staff. I think most of them come back this year, so that's going to be solid. Young at catcher, how's that dynamic going to work out? You got a young catcher and some veteran pitchers.
I mean, hey, you know what? From the start here, I've liked everything I've seen. Like losing Luke is tough. He was 2-year starter. All Ohio catcher. I don't know if he was all Ohio. Was he all Ohio? I don't remember. But he was first team, I think, all conference and all kinds of stuff like that. Had a great season junior and senior year. So losing him's tough. But Lucci, he stepped in great, and I'll tell you what, the other two have done a great job too. McGuire and Chuko, and I forgot to mention Jack Turk at third base too. He plays the corners for us. He's a big hitter, freshman too. So we got a bunch of freshman talent, which is nice to see. And we got a couple guys on JV who might step up too. So, but overall at the end of the day, the catchers, they do a nice job this year. They're very efficient. They block the ball well, and they all have good arms. So what else can you ask in high school baseball?
I have to imagine you're looking to defend the league title, make a deep postseason run. What's the keys to success? What's going to make that happen?
It all comes down to pitching. I mean, honestly, we got a lot of pitching, which is good. We got these two here on the call right now. We got Max Paul, we got Xavier, and we got Chuko, who all threw a lot of innings for us last year. They all contributed in a lot of different ways. And we got a couple guys coming out of the bullpen as well. So Tripp's little brother, Drew, will be coming out of the bullpen for us. He's a sophomore. He's got a live arm too. So, and we got Otto, our first baseman, who, who would have thought Otto would be a pitcher, but he's really he showed me a lot on the mound. And another key is the approaches at the plate. We've gotten a lot better from our first scrimmage. We scrimmaged south 2 weeks ago, and we went down looking a bunch. It was first day out, all that stuff. But when we scrimmaged yesterday against West G, our approaches were much better. We had great 2-strike hitting, like just the little things in baseball that take you over the top. And these guys are starting to figure them out pretty quickly here. And, I feel like right now we're in a good position.
Yep. And like you said, I think these guys are at their best when they're putting the ball in play, putting pressure on the defense, using your speed on the base paths. So, yeah, a lot of the same, I would imagine.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Well,
yeah. We got a lot of speed top to bottom, and we got a lot of pop this year too. We got guys who can put the ball out there too. So as long as we have good approaches, put the bat on the ball, we'll be all right.
all right, Coach. Well, I appreciate you and the guys taking some time out of your St. Patrick's Day to come in and preview the Hornets, and appreciate that. And best of luck to you this season.
All right, appreciate you, Steve. Thanks, man.